Most of you are probably familiar with Mouton Rothschild. So first growth, legendary Bordeaux, and of course every vintage have a different artist design label. And that their label has become almost as much of a collectible as the wine itself. So today we're gonna go back 20 years from the 2013 I have in my hand and go back to the legendary 1993 vintage. Because this is one of the most controversial label they've ever made. Here I have two bottles of the 1993 Mouton Rothschild. And the first time you see them side by side, you might think, wait, is one of them fake? Why do they look different? Why does one have an artwork, the other one is blank? Well, nope, they are both real. The 1993 label was designed by the famous French artist Balthus, and the artwork was a drawing of a reclining new young girl, a recurring subject in his work. And some people here in California were not happy when they see this label. The label was originally already approved by the US government, so it wasn't a situation where the government look at it and go, absolutely not, we can't import it. The complaint came from the people in California, including a group of women who felt putting an image of a nude child on the wine bottle was inappropriate. According to Los Angeles Times, the group collected over 300 signatures in less than 3 days and was actually going around Napa Winery looking for support. So this became enough of a controversy that it made the news. And Mouton Rothschild could have fought it. They could have said the label was already approved, we're keeping it. But instead, Baron Philippe de Rothschild decided to pull the bottle that had already been released in the US and asked the government to withdraw the label's approval. And then they did something very Mouton. They made a special American version. Same wine, same 1993 vintage, but they literally removed the drawing and left it empty. So the rest of the world got the original Balthus artwork, and the US got a blank page. This is why you'll see two different labels floating around of the same vintage, and the original label became particularly desirable in the US market because it was never standard and it's harder to find in the US. So when I was able to get my hands on one of each of these for my client, I thought it would be a really fun thing for him to have side by side. So what's your thought on the original 1993 label? Do you think Mouton did the right thing by changing the label for the US market, or do you think they should have pulled the entire artwork from the 93 vintage and did something different? Leave that in the comment below and follow me for more wine story, rare bottle, and fun wine deals.